All right, welcome back. So this is one of my favorite modules. I want you to really tune in, dial in, and make sure you are taking note and practicing. This module is all about AI, and if you know anything about me, I've been geeking out on AI for the last 4 years. I'm always excited to share with people all the things that I know, but of course I can't share everything. We'll be here all day. I want to make this so valuable for you so that you understand the roadmap of how to use AI, your journey to get that job. First thing we want to do is we want to build proof with AI. Now, how do you build the proof? Because when you look at Western countries, Africa, for example, where it's more of your qualification, your academic credentials and all of that. Here is about proof. What can you do? That's why somebody that have high school experience may effective even get a senior role doing stuff. And you look at even the top CEOs, there's so many people that actually dropped out to pursue their startup. You look at Y Combinator, they literally have so many founders that didn't go to school. They dropped out literally. Education, qualification, all that is not about you going to school to get your master's and PhD and all of that. Don't talk to our African folks. They don't care about that. They want to get that certificate. AI presents an opportunity for us. I see it as an advisor really, because for the longest time, you may not have the resources to do things that big companies can do, but AI just makes things very cheap. You can create stuff cheaply, you can write code cheaply without actually writing code, you can build stuff, you can design, you can research very quickly in minutes. Things that used to take months, years, now takes a couple of minutes or hours. It's so cheap to build now. All you need is your thinking, your imagination. With that being said, there are core 6 skills that I want you to know. I just want to introduce you to it. You can check out my channel. You will see a YouTube video on there. You can watch in more detail where I discuss it. But the first thing I want you to know as you're trying and thinking about career changes, you need to build your AI. These are the tools that will give you clarity, that will help you be able to produce value with speed and quality and consistency. Now, I know many of you actually use ChatGPT of things, but I want to tell you that ChatGPT is not the only AI tool, and in fact, it's not the best tool for everything, right? There are tools that are better at brainstorming. So ChatGPT, for example, just to introduce you to it, you can go here and you can literally ask anything. You can see some of the things that I've created in my business. I continue to create stuff from design to font materials to movies to videos, logos. You can see it there. And I have GPTs. I have dedicated project for my health, finance, for creating stuff and answering questions. So I'm an extensive user of ChatGPT, but I also know that it's not good at everything. For example, they've got Codex. Codex is a coding platform, so you can connect to your GitHub. That may be technical for many of you, but GitHub is like where developers, they write code from. Now AI can help you write code. So here, I'm not going to do full ChatGPT tutorial. That's not the point here, but this is just one AI tool. Now, there's Perplexity that is better for research, right? So Perplexity AI, similar to ChatGPT as well, similar interface, but you can do a lot of things with Perplexity. For example, if you wanted to go research all the top jobs, so I can say, can you please help me research some of the top business analyst job and help me create a dedicated CV based on my experience for it. Yeah, it's getting some of them, right? So it's good for research. So you can see it's done that. We can do a deep dive into this. Check my YouTube out, you're going to see. So it can create models. Model is the brain of the AI. I want to research things. This is because it kind of like shows you where it's searching. Like you can see almost like how you do Google search. So it shows you the source images that I looked at. You can see almost like Google, but AI doing it. So I get that this AI is not hallucinating, right? So create thread. You can finance, news, different thing in this AI too. Thread AI too, but it's still these are chatbot. Claude AI is hot at the minute, but before we get in there, let's talk about Gemini. Gemini is an AI from Google, right? Just like ChatGPT. So Gemini is multimodal. You can create images, you can do extensive research. It's a Google product. You deep research videos, so you can see the modal capability of this tool. Now, if I show you my stuff, you're going to see that, These are AI generated stuff, and this is the Minister of Australia, which I also turned into. I thought I was going into a video which was satisfying, but you can see from graphs to infographic to thumbnails, there's a whole lot you can do, and video as well. So I did create a couple of videos. No, this is not the best one. This is
push it. Come on, drive it up. Keep going.
right. So you get the point. Let's go to Claude AI. So I'm showing you these are category of tools from Chat LLM, the large language model. These are the chatting phase. This is Claude AI, very hot right now. This is, in my experience now, a lot better than ChatGPT and Gemini. I spend most time here. So this has personality in terms of the output, in terms of the writing. You know, it can create document. The document can look a whole lot better. You know, what ChatGPT give you. Like, if you see what this produces, you see that it's like professional level kind of job where you can create a resume, right? Example, yes, please, for me. Right, this is not a perfect prompt, but I just want to demonstrate to you what the difference are. So if you go on ChatGPT and do the same just for this, so you will see what the output is. So these are tools at the chat level, but that's not all. We have other AI too. Like example, the four AI that I use for video. They have two AI tools that are for video. You can see whatever. And I show you this because when you have all these skill set, you'll be able to add more value. That's one. That there's some tools for design. Canva for me. I've had Canva has AI, right? Tools that input Jira, project management of AI also. You can. So you being proficient in this gives you a lot of advantage. We'll not go into deep dive now, but if you download this ChatGPT produce resume, I'm gonna have a look at what it looks like. I'll show you. This is what it looks like, which is not bad. It shows you that AI can do stuff, but if you submit this for your job, you're not gonna get it because it's empty. Of course, my prompt was bad. I didn't give it a lot of context in there. Let's look at what this is gonna do. So this is done as well. Claude AI. Just look at that, right? Of course, I didn't give it any name. I said it's a template, but you can just see the quality much more better. That's what I'm saying. You can't use one AI tool and just say, oh, I know ChatGPT, and you're already there, right? I wanted to create audio. I'd rather go to Gemini for video, right? In saying that, this is impressive here, but if I want to create video with this, it's not going to, if I say, please create a young, right? It's not going to do a good job, right? You can see, if I do that here, selected video and say, now we'll come back, this would be able to do that. So you need to know this trend, and that's what we mean by assemble your AI team. Now I've over delivered there. I've showed you different tools and capability. Of course, that's not, we have DeepSeek, we have Notebook LM and all the other ones, but that's not what this is about. Check my YouTube out if you want to know any of our AI courses. The next thing I want you to know is like the thinking, but they use it wrong, and it's sick right now because it's costing people. I see people come to me now, and because I talk about AI a lot, like, no, I'm having issue at work because I use AI and they're complaining that my work is generated by AI. Now, this is part of what the issue is. You're not thinking enough and planning. You can see even the generic AI resume we created. It was also because of my prompt. I didn't give it my context, my experience, what I've done, my education. I just said, create this, right? Even Claude did a better job. It's still lacking. It's good baseline, but you can't submit that as a final result. So ask yourself this question: what am I producing? Like, what's the end goal, right? For you, now you can see we created a resume, the career changer. You need to create a resume. We're going to do one for auditing your skill set. It's going to be a prompt for that. What decision should you make? What does good look like? Let's practice this thing, right? I'm going to do there's something called meta prompt, which is AI to ask me question to be able to help change audit their codes and see what no code tech role such as VA, Scrum Master, PM, them in terms of skills, experience, and immigrant. So building, let's check out our video. Now you can see video of a girl. Well, look at this. This is just wonderful. It was generic. I didn't what I've done. Like, where is he a black person? Is he an Asian girl? You can even see just with that. It's great. Now I want to take a question now. You can see how I'm using AI. You need to think about it as well. It's asking me questions. You want to ask me more questions. So you can do this yourself, and then we're going to come back there. So this is going to be useful to see, to help you actually map your skill set. So this is how you think about, oh, I currently do this. So this is going to help me. Oh, what role would suit me more as I'm trying to change my career? Now, thinking is very important once again, guys. But also, you just saw what we did there, which is skill number 3, right? I didn't just give a generic prompt like this. So I was more detailed, and I led with questions. So I gave it context, I gave it question, and it asked me more questions. That's meta prompting. But the field of prompt engineering is the number 1 skill. It's the skill that helps you talk to AI and get the better outcome. 2 people use AI and they use it differently. But prompt engineering is foundation for everything you get from AI. If you're building with AI, if you're talking to it, if you're trying to get a result, if you're not clear about what you want, it's going to give you a generic thing. And you've seen it, we've demonstrated it, right? So always give the AI the role, the context, the task, the output, the constraint. See, when we're doing this, I talked about what I want a PDF. I don't want a suggested email sequence or page. I said, no, just give me all of that. This is the question. Now it's showing me your mother identified out 5-minute skill or professional. What industry are you currently in? How long? What's your current work situation? Communication skills. Some like problem process thinking, organization. All right. So this is great, and giving you sample. So I'm gonna to a PDF. They can answer to get result. Like, I just want to give people clarity. All right, cool. So that is it. Prompt engineer is how you get the best response, and I've just showed you that you can copy this. This is a good prompt framework, and you can use it on any. So if I say here, act, I can act as a movie to something more, and situation. Yeah, create a short movie about immigrant career changer who is confused and looking for direction. A short sequence that is visual and show that are exhausting versus that skip more. Video 8 seconds. African immigrant context, trying to get into tech roles, right? So this is a much more, of course I can expand a bit more, but because of time I just want to give you an idea. So prompt is the next thing, and then the next one. So if you want to optimize the prompt, I have a sample prompt that helps you optimize your rough idea. You can just dump it. Now this is your own mode, right? This is the most valuable thing you have, your human taste. This is where I said your domain experience, all the things you've done, whether it's hospitality, customer care, service, anything you've done, those things are extremely important for you to leverage in this role. So having that is extremely important, because if you have experience working in the health sector, you will know what good is than somebody that is just trying to use AI to do something in that space. No, you will be able to point the flaws and things that will be helpful. So your human taste is the differentiator, because when everybody has AI too, what is different, right? So you want to make it your own voice, because many people just take things from AI, write it, and it's generic, but you want to, as much as possible, make it your voice. All right, the last one here, guardrails, and the 5th one here is workflow orchestration. So you, again, knowing that if I want to create a video, I can use this instead of ChatGPT. I'm going to do it anyway. Or if I want to create an interactive dashboard, I know I can use Cloud Code. Like, you being able to orchestrate design from research to, from video generation, from image generation is extremely important. So if I want to create, I may go to ChatGPT and say, please help me create a professional headshot for my landing page to show employer what I can do. It needs professional, right? And it has my image already, but let's just say I'm gonna go give it my image. Let me use this one. I'm just sitting. You're gonna see the output. So again, you see how prompts affect a lot of things. So here, you knowing how to orchestrate these two is going to be your mode, give you that fair advantage. Now I know I can use Gemini for image, and I know I'm not going to go use ChatGPT for video. It's not going to work, right? Or Claude. Guardrails is making sure that you verify what you get from AI. AI hallucinate, AI lies, it make up stuff, everything. Like, in fact, even yesterday, AI cost me over 30. I say that because we did a webinar, like almost 100 people came, and the next thing was supposed to be AI sending them emails about if they want to join or not, right? And literally for 1 week, he didn't send it. Told me it sent it until I went to see what is happening. People are not signing up yet. People that literally were interested in joining our program have not come aboard. There's something wrong somewhere. That is when it says, oh, something broke. You made up the fact that I literally lied. I'm sorry, I'm going to fix it now. I'm like, hey, you've cost me. What is the estimate of this damage? Between $35,000 to $85,000. So to see why this is very important, to always check that guardrails. Make sure that what you're doing, you verify, you know it has done the right thing for you. Now this is the skill audit thing. So you can see you just fill in the checklist. This is never, sometimes this. So it has the question. What industry, how long, communication skills, problem solving skills. Can you just see the quality? And I've not sat down, we did it here together, right? So it literally even tailored it to jointing skills. It knows a bit about business already. Now let's see the video. Look at the video. I still out there, but get the idea. Get the video. This will have a budget previously. And if we look at the image, oh wow, this looks like me. I believe this is me, original, and this is me. I actually like it. I think it looks like me. So this is what I'm talking. This is solid. And change it to a heavy blue suit. Can do a whole lot with this. So it's going to do that. Which I can put there. And the next one we're going to talk about, I've shown you now how you can build stuff. Next one, I'm going to show you how we can use this to attract interview very quickly, because the thing I want to show you is that you can actually build a landing page to showcase all your piece of work with another AI tool, Claude AI, for example. In the next one, we're going to do that. It's bonus one, but I really want you to know that this is possible.